Hi everyone, it's Julie the Oracle. So today I pulled a card earlier and it was the Hanged Man. So it's about perspective and transformation, and sometimes the Hanged Man is about making choices, like they can't choose what to do because they're stuck. So I chose to do what I call a fork in the road reading, and I decided to let the cards tell me what the situation was. So in the fork in the road, this top one is one choice, and the bottom is another choice. Now, this could be a choice that you are making, or the person that you're thinking about when you're watching this. This person could be the one trying to choose which path to go. And it may be a matter of, some of you are here, I think that this is turning into a romantic, a love reading type of thing. But I think for some of you, this could be a path where you're not getting the vibes of this person's going to come at you in a positive romantic way. They may be wanting to walk away. Everybody has their free will and their reasons for doing what they do. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So I've got some oracle over here that I will share with you later. But for now, let's get to it. So this is the fork in the road. How will they proceed? That is the question we're asking. So if you've dropped into this reading and you're thinking about, why has this person not come forward? Maybe this is somebody that you just met. Maybe it's someone you've previously dated, or it's a friend. There's so many scenarios. I mean, you guys know what scenario you're going in, so apply it. If it resonates, apply it how best. It's not going to be perfectly detailed, but everybody's different. So the first up, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, and Strength. It's a good row to have. And on the bottom row, this is our other path. So our fork in the road starts over here. And you can go this direction or you can go this direction. And I'm going to show you can go a different direction too. But there's different ways of reading these cards and different directions you can read them in. And I'm kind of practicing doing this because I may have an opportunity to teach it soon. So I'm just going to practice on you guys. So this one, the bottom row, is this is the different path. This is the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Kind of funny. I definitely see differences, but we'll start at the top. So the person that you're thinking about, for whatever reason, maybe they've withdrawn themselves a little bit. They're not really being very talkative. Maybe you're not getting texts or calls or things that you used to get. They're being kind of quiet. And maybe they got shy. They went shy. They went incognito. I don't know. But there's different reasons that people can do this. So for some of you, your person that you're thinking about right now, you're like, well, we met and we're great friends, or we had this great connection. I thought they were going to call me for a date, or, maybe you did have a couple of dates and then they suddenly disappeared. And you're like, well, on to the next one because that's over. No, not necessarily. Give it time. Always try to have patience, because sometimes people don't realize how strong a connection is and it can be overwhelming for them. So for some of you, your person is over here trying to make a choice. They're kind of stuck on like, well, which path? How should I proceed with this? So let's go down the first path. For some of you, your person is going to take the first path. This person, we got Ace of Cups here. So this person is wanting a new beginning with you. A new beginning, a new chance at love. They're definitely feeling it in the heart space. They're like, wow, they want to drink from that cup. They're feeling a lot, and they probably didn't expect for you to bring forth so many feelings out of them. And it was a surprise, probably to you as well. You'll probably feel like you got hit by a truck. Not in a bad way, but I mean, it just kind of like you're blindsided whenever you meet somebody that just takes your breath away and they make you think differently. So here we have the Ace of Cups. And this person wants a new beginning in love with you. What can I say? And then, got dust everywhere. But the next card is the Knight of Cups. So in your case, this person, if they choose to proceed, they know what they want with you. They're going to try to bring you that offer of love. They're going to want to come forward and tell you how they feel. They may bring flowers. And hey, if they bring you, they take you on a picnic and they offer wine, and flower, take it. I would love that. Flowers and wine? Yeah, I'm not going to say no. some of us didn't get a lot of flowers in our life, so, you know, we cherish it when we do get something fancy like roses and things. I had a guy that put a rose under my windshield. He snuck out of our date while we were having dinner to go put a rose under my windshield. And silly here, like, I didn't even notice it. I got in my car, we said our goodbyes for the night, and I was like, driving home, I'm like, in the dark, I was like, what the heck is that? The whole time. I got home and I'm like, I finally got out of the car. I was like, do not turn on your windshield wipers. And I found out it was this beautiful long-stemmed red rose. And I was like, oh my gosh, nobody's ever done anything so romantic for me. So it was beautiful. I love that. And, you know, no, that guy didn't work out. He was wonderful, but it just wasn't meant to be for either of us. Like, I believe that he was the one before the one, and the one is still, you know, dragging his feet or something. So here's the Knight of Cups bringing that offer to you. And I think that this person is not only going to bring you this offer, but there's a spiritual connection for some of you here. I'm not going to say it's all of you. This person may just like definitely want something with you. But for some of you, there's like an added bonus of the Six of Cups feeling nostalgia. This could be someone that you've been friends with a long time, or even if you've been friends a short time, but you're starting to feel that spark with this person. That's beautiful. But that special connection, this is my soulmate card. I like the Six of Cups as a soulmate card. And I don't know why it's considered a soulmate card. Like, there's different cards that kind of represent different things that I've noticed since I've been learning tarot. But it does come out as a soulmate card for me. I don't know why. So with my soulmate card, I feel like this person is one of your soul connections. They're coming forward in your life. This is definitely somebody that you could have a wonderful relationship with. I know there's different types of soulmates, and they can be just friends, and they can be, you know, they can be family members. They can be people you work with, or business partners, or they're just people that randomly come into your life and they teach you something profound and then they leave. Some come into your life and stay forever for the remainder of your life, and they can be that kind of friend or that kind of lover. So in this case, there's a totally romantic aspect here. So I think this is a romantic soulmate, and definitely don't miss your chance with that. If you feel like it's right and you just feel like so connected to this person, it's kind of one of those rare and beautiful opportunities. So I highly recommend, like, you at least explore it, see how it feels, and if it works out, it works out. You will be very happy. And then the last card that came out was Strength, of all things. So I feel like this person is kind of gathering strength because I think they realize how overwhelming the connection is, especially if they're a soulmate. Soul connections are very, very intense and overwhelming, and they can, you know, they can really drive you nuts. I'm just going to say, been there. They can drive you nuts. It can be really intense, and you find that you have even more connections with the person. Like, you can hear them and see them and feel them. Everywhere you go, you get synchronicities, and you're reminded of them, and you might even think of each other, and you could, some of you, there's like telepathic links, and, you know, your clairs are alive. Like, you get dreams about them and all kinds of things. So it does happen. I would have said I would have been a little skeptical if it hadn't started happening to me. So I have had, and definitely have these connections with people. So this person coming in is overwhelmed, but they're going to take all the strength because they got worries. They've got worries. And it seems like, oh yeah, they want this with you and they're just going to come forward. But it's nerve-wracking to come in and go, oh, okay, I don't want to screw up our friendship, or I don't want to, you know, I don't know how you feel, but, you know, their feelings have grown tremendously and they want to have a relationship with you, and they'd like to start dating. They just want to get the ball rolling and have you start getting to know each other in a more romantic sense and dating, and they just want everything to fall into place. So it's going to take a lot of strength for them to come forward. So if you're interested, encourage it. So definitely encourage it. I think that they will come forward, but it's just, so for, I would say the majority, I don't know, this is a fork in the road, so it's going to be split. Some of you it's not, but I think that you guys know yourselves well enough. If you trust your intuition, you're going to know which road is probably for you, or if you're the one making this decision, but you also know if you follow their behavior and what they're doing and saying, if it's not matching up, they may be taking a different road. But if they're acting kind of goofy but they're still trying to contact you, they still want you to know how much they care, and they'll show you. You'll know. You'll have that knowing, trust your instincts. But we have the other fork in the road here. So for some of you, the other fork in the road is Eight of Swords. Okay, this person kind of feels trapped. I mean, they obviously are, they have things going on in their life. They're up in their head. This person could have experienced a lot of different types of like childhood trauma, relationship trauma, you know, there's a lot of different things. And they could be experiencing a lot of toxic traits or unhealthy habits, like they may not love themselves fully. You know, they may have a lot of learning and healing to do. And if they do, they're not going to be ready for this love. So with the Eight of Swords, they're all up in their head, and it's just kind of like they're not listening to their intuition. They're not listening to their heart. They are all up in their head, and they're listening to ego. They're listening to that anxiety telling them, no, it's never going to work out. It's just like down on them constantly. And so for some of them, with the Eight of Swords, you got the Ten of Swords. They're going to walk away. And they're going to try. But for some of you, they might try. I feel like there's like a whole third... there's a third avenue coming out here. How funny. I'm getting something else, but we're going to have to come back to that. So yeah, for some of you, yeah, if they're trapped in their head this much and they're kind of like filled with anxiety and they're blinding themselves to all these wonderful possibilities they could have with you. So instead they're walking away, but get this, Queen of Cups, they love you. They're going to walk away because it's just not the right time for them, or maybe they feel like it's not, they don't deserve it. And even though they love you, they're going to choose other things. So the Queen of Cups has a lot of love for you, but the Seven of Cups is like, oh my gosh, I don't know. What do I do? They're trying to choose, and they're terrified of choosing you. And so they're more likely to walk away just having that love, and they're going to go make other choices. They could be poor choices. They could be missing out on something amazing, but that was their choice. So that's the problem with the other side of the other fork in the road. So now we're going to look at it a different way. We've read it this way. I'm going to read it down now because each one of these could be a clarifying card for the top one if you think about it. One, this person could have a lot of love for you. They want a new beginning, but they're all up in their head with anxiety. So this might be why they're not stepping forward. And they want to bring you an offer, but they also want to run away terrified. You know, this is that chaser-runner dynamic kind of thing. So they want to pursue you, but at the same time, they're like, oh, I don't deserve this. I got to walk away. They're in their head again. It's, they've got so much going on and they don't feel like they're ready, or whatever the reason is. They're wanting to walk away from it. And at the same time, they're starting to realize that there's something special with this. The Six of Cups. If they've known you for some time, they're nostalgic about all the memories you have. They may be worried about, like, is this going to mess up the friendship to go into a level of romantic love here? But, you know, if it's meant to work out, it's going to work out beautifully. And I think that two people adult enough can still be friends whether it works out or not. I mean, sometimes you don't, but you have to make that choice and make it together. Just be honest with each other on how things work out. You know, and sharing those concerns is a good way to be open with each other and vulnerable. Not everybody can do that. So, with that being said, the Six of Cups, this also could refer to the spiritual aspect of having that connection, having this connection with this soulmate. The soulmate, they feel this love, and there is so much love in here. They can feel the lifetimes that you've had together before, depending on what kind of soulmate that they are. In this case, if it's romantic, you've probably had other lives together in your past. And I don't know if those lives were short, if they were long. Were you together for the whole duration, or were you separated? How did you know each other? I don't know. There's so many unanswered questions. But if your souls have been tied together throughout other lifetimes, then there's a lot of built up love in here that you recognize it. And they recognize it. And so there's a lot of love here with this soulmate, and that's what they're feeling. But like I said, it can be very intense and overwhelming. And some people run away from that. So that's the other part of it. And so while they're gathering strength, trying to figure out what to do, they're trying to be strong, but they also have a lot of, the Seven of Cups says they got choices. Can be someone who's confused, who's trying to make the right decision, who doesn't know what decision to pick. Emotionally, it's a hard decision for them. and their emotions are kind of right there at the gut level, and they're trying to, but if this person's not paying attention to their intuition on this end down here, then it's going to be harder to make that decision, because they really do need to do the work on themselves first. And so that's a different way of reading it. You know, but if I want to, I could also go in a different direction. I mean, I read two paths, the fork in the road. However, if you want to come full circle, here we go. I can read it this way as well, in which the Ace of Cups, and this could be for some of you. This could be for maybe a few of you, because it is not often. Usually one person, when people choose things, when they make a decision, they're going to pick this road or this road. Not many people circle back. But for some of you, I think that it's possible that this person could circle back if they do the work. So this person has a lot of love for you, and they want to come forward because they realize they're a soulmate. But right now they're trying to gather the strength, because they're afraid to come forward with their heart, because right now they're stuck in their head. And in this case, with their head, it makes them distance themselves. So the Ten of Swords could be a way of distancing themselves from you. They don't have to necessarily walk away, but they are withdrawing. And you feel it, and it hurts, and I know it. I've had this happen to me. So the Ten of Swords, with them distancing themselves, let me say that 5 times fast, they still feel the love. This person still feels the love, and they still feel this connection with the soul connection. In this case, if they are your soulmate and they're feeling this love, they're coming back around going, well, maybe I should. I mean, he's reaching over here for, this bowl that's upside down with a hole in it. It's allowing the water through. This is the emotions being allowed. Everything's kind of foggy and cloudy. They might be dreaming of you. They could be having the synchronicities. This could be driving them to make better choices to heal. And if these choices are, well, I want to choose this, but I need to work on myself first. I need to heal, I need to get out of my ego, get out of the anxiety, and I need to free myself so that I can learn whatever lessons I need to learn here, or heal from the lessons of my past. And once they do that, they can come full circle. They can show you that love and choose you. So that's another way to look at it. And that's somebody who might come full circle, but that's going to take time. So you're going to need to be patient, because divine timing, you think, oh, well, maybe it'll only be a week. No, think about 2 months, because it's going to take a lot longer. I mean, it could be longer than that. But what you can do, if you really want to, is visualize and manifest. You can do affirmations. You can, I'm trying to think of what else. You can say your prayers if you do prayers. You can ask for, that you this person. If you know in your heart, if you have that knowing that this person has a special connection to you, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with praying about it, or doing those affirmations, or visualizing like, okay, this is what I really want. Because not all of you are going to want this. Some of you, if this person walks away, you're going to move on to someone else. And that's another way to read it. The second road could be that this person walked away, and then you find love with someone who chooses you down the road. It's, again, another way to read it. And this is, while there's all this different ways to read it, and I feel like this is coming out because if this was one person I was reading for, the cards would probably be a lot more clear, and I would be able to read this in just one reading. It wouldn't be me going down different paths. That's not necessarily, but or it would be a fork in the road. But this would be me. If this was one person, I think the intuition would be a lot stronger with this. But because this is a blind reading, because I don't know how many of you are watching this video when it comes out, but even after you do, you could be watching the day it premieres, or you could be watching 5 years from now, and it still fits for you. So I don't know how many people will ultimately see it over the years as it's going to be on YouTube, but when it does, your situation, you're going to realize I've mentioned it somewhere. Hopefully I've mentioned your specific situation, and it will make sense to you. So that's kind of why I'm trying to go different avenues, different ways to read the cards, and, trying to do these quick clarifications. So it makes sense. So with that, I would like to get on with all of these oracle, because there's a lot. Because it became a love reading, I had to add on some of the love cards, and I had to add on, oh, I forgot these. I had to add some romance oracle, and I had to put my channel love messages on the end. I did forget the hidden truth oracle, so I'm going to do what your person's like higher self is thinking right now. So what is your person's higher self? We're going to ask what your person's higher self wants you to know right now. Wow, okay. Wow, those just kind of flipped. Okay. I lost myself for a little while. That makes sense, especially if this person has to go through this and do some healing. This person, we don't know where they are at in their healing, their lessons, what part of their life they're in, but if they're in a place where they're ready, they can show you that love. They will come back around to you. This person loves you. I love you. And then I left you before you could leave me. That speaks to the Ten of Swords right here. This person, they were so worried that it wasn't going to work out with you. They got in their head and they left thinking, and this is somebody with abandonment issues. So if you know that person with abandonment issues, this is something that they may try to do. All you can do is be supportive and reassuring, but some people are still going to act in fear. If they can't, love conquers all, and hopefully they can overcome those fears. But I wanted to put a few of those messages out before I get going here. Okay. All right, on to the good stuff here. So with the Halloween Oracle, we have Apple, risk and reward. So this kind of goes with that building the strength. This person has got to overcome their fears, and they've got to build that strength up and the confidence and be brave and just approach you with, hey, you know, I have these feelings for you and I would like to explore it, see where it goes. Risk and reward. So you won't know if you don't try. So keep that in mind, and hopefully they will figure that out as well. So they need to learn to take that risk, and I think for the most part, you guys are well worth it. From the Moonology deck, we have the Super Moon. Emotions are running high. Oh yeah, they are. Look at all the cups. The cups, all these cups, they're running high. There's a lot of cups here. You know what's not here? The Pentacles, which would represent a relationship if there was one here. So this is somebody that you guys are not even in a relationship yet for the majority. I don't see here that anybody's had a relationship where somebody's walked away and you broke up and then get back together. I mean, I'm saying that could happen, but it is not prominent here for sure. There's no Pentacles. You know what else I don't see? I don't see the Wands. So I'm not seeing like that passion and attraction, and well, the Wands can be movement too. So whoever this is kind of, they're stuck like the Hangman for sure. They got strength out here, but they are stuck. They're not really moving. You notice like they're sitting, and most of them, she's not even walking here. Like she walked away, but she's like got her back turned, sitting, and this person is standing. They're all sitting, standing, and not moving. So kind of tells you that there's no movement. So the Wands could represent the movement and the creativity and the passion. There's so many things that Wands represent, but the Wands aren't here either. So they're not in a hurry to move. They've got to make this decision before they can make a move. I pulled out the Starseed Oracle, and I thought this was beautiful. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. That's beautiful. Trust your intuition on this. This is, you know, that's going to tell you. I mean, it looks like she's in kind of a maze of sorts. So your intuition is going to guide you in this path. And if you're meant to come together with this person, it's going to happen. But trust your intuition. Don't go against it, because that could screw everything up. You don't want to do that. You always trust, follow your heart, make the best decision for you. Ultimately, it is your choice, your free will. If you choose not to pursue it, then this path is going to lead you away from this person, but that's up to you. Your intuition will not lead you wrong. And from the Archangel Oracle, I have leadership, Archangel Gabriel. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. I don't know what the leadership, this is a little weird, but I don't think of it in terms of you leading people here, like it's saying, lovingly guide others. And in this case, I think that this is you taking charge and leading your own life. You making those decisions. Do you want this person in your life or not? You have to choose too, to follow that intuition and follow that path. If that path is taking you to that person and you want this, then it'll go through. But if it's not what you want, the path will probably guide you away. But in terms of lovingly guiding others, I just want to say that this may be your way of, if this person is a friend or you've known them for a while and they pulled away, all you can do is, again, you can guide them in a positive way by being loving and supporting and understanding that they need space and time right now. So that's another way that you can be the leader here. You can take charge of your life and show them that, hey, I'm here if you need me. And you're giving them the space to make this decision. From the Rumi deck, I pulled this beautiful card. I surge on the uprising wave of love. I love that. It's so beautiful. I love this card. I can't tell you how much I love the colors in it. The beautiful purples and blues and white. This is that knowing. This is speaking up. This is you having those clairs coming alive and these things telling you, these synchronicities and these signs. I can't say that word. I always screw it up. But you're getting the synchronicities, the signs. You may be getting dreams, but you're feeling a lot of love. You have that knowing, and your intuition is telling you that you feel it. You feel it in your heart space, but you feel it in your crown, in this white crown up here. You know what is meant to be and what is not. You cannot deny the truth when it is in your head like there. You will just know. So trust in what you know. Aha, yes. And from the Ascendant Oracle, we have patience. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a ton of sense. And yeah, what can I say? It's patience. How much do we hate hearing this? A lot. I'm raising my hand over here, but yeah, divine timing, patience. It's like, how much patience do I need to have? I literally have like these weeds growing on me. Am I molding? Like, I don't know. But you know what? These things take time, and trust in the universe. Allow the universe to have your back. God, the universe, angels, guides, everybody's coming together to align you with what you need. Not what you want necessarily, but what you need in your life. And if this person is what you need and they need you, I think that you will be aligned together. You will be brought into union. And if not, then you will be taken somewhere to either a new person who is meant for you, or you will be guided down a different path where you can be independent and do whatever you want, especially if you're not ready for this. And so that's okay. Like, enjoy your life. Have fun. Play. I have the Romance Angels Oracle. And from my mini deck here, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I love that. I love that. With the new love. Yeah, and this doesn't mean that this is a new love. For some of you, yes. Some of you, maybe the person you were thinking about walked away, but maybe you've met someone else, and this Queen of Cups is over here. This could be you choosing to give up on the other person and go this way. It's free will. You can do it. I mean, if it's meant to be, you're going to be drawn together with the right person either way. I do feel like fate does work that way, but you can choose free will, and sometimes things that are meant to be just will end up falling into place for you. But new love could be a new person, but this also could be new love as in if you had a friend and you were friends and then suddenly you're starting to realize that your feelings are developing over time. This is a new love for you because you were just friends. It went from platonic to, oh man, my feelings are growing. And this could be your person too. Their feelings could have grown over time and they're realizing, okay, my feelings are growing. I didn't think I'd feel so strongly so quickly, but maybe they want to explore this. So here they are bringing you that love offers. Keep that in mind. New love doesn't have to be, the words don't have to be exact, but it's new to you or it's new to them. And either way, it can be kind of scary. So be supportive, be reassuring. And the second card I have, funny, I got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Enough said. So that goes back to that card we had here with the Six of Cups. That's my soulmate card right there. So here's the soulmate card in this one. Funny how that is. So for some of you, this is your soulmate. So don't give up. This is a special person. You're going to have like recognition of them. Like it's going to hit you. And you're going to realize how important they are to you. You're going to feel that magnetism. Then your color card, the secret language of color cards. I love these cards. You've got silver, number 27. And that's be persistent. Beautiful card. Silver is like a color of fun and play, and you know, it's a really good color if you want to look at the meanings behind colors. I looked it up once, and it is a color that's oh, there's a gnat in here. I hate those things. Go away. Okay. Of course not. No, he wants to fly in the middle of it. Sorry about that. They always get in here. I was hoping this rainy weather would kill them off. But it says be persistent, so I think that's persistence in trusting your intuition, holding your vision. If you feel this way and you know that this person's coming to you, trust in it. And 27 reduces to 9. 9 is great. 9 is attainment. 9 is before you get to 10, which is an ending. So 9 is like when you've accumulated that abundance, that love. Like I think of the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is wonderful. I kind of get that 9 of Cups feeling from this. It's so sparkly. It's fun. It's playful. So have fun with it. And then for last, I pulled 6 to 7 of these. I ended up pulling 7 because the last 2 came out together. But these are channel love messages from a deck that I made myself. Hopefully I get around to making other decks soon, which I am planning to. It says, you make me so happy. So your person, their higher self, however you want to see this, whoever you're thinking about, they may not be telling you how they feel, but this is how their higher self is like sending you this message of, you make me so happy. So they're very happy with you. For some of you, it says, I miss you. This could be the person who walked away because they're still feeling love for you, but they walked away because they're not ready. And then, oh man, I love this one too. I am in love with you, but afraid to tell you. That's a good one. That's a really good one. That kind of speaks to somebody who's fallen for you pretty hard, and they want to tell you, but they're gathering strength right now to do it. I wish we were together. Yep, this could be the person that walked away, and this could be the person that's like, oh, I wish we were together, but I'm scared, you know. So they haven't made the decision yet, so this could come from any of your people. You know, anybody you're thinking about right now. I wish we were together. Oh, and here's funny. I talked about magnetism. I'm drawn to you like a magnet. That speaks to that soulmate feeling because it does feel like this pull, and you feel great when you're together, and it really sucks when you separate. I don't know how else to describe it, but it feels like part of my soul's being torn out. Like, no, my soulmate's not supposed to go. It's like, no, stay here. Ooh, this is fancy. Okay. I want to hold you and kiss you. Somebody really loves you, and they cannot wait to make you theirs. And then, and I ended up with this one, but I am struggling right now. And this is for that struggler down here that's having trouble making these decisions because they need to heal. And then they can make better decisions. But their love is there. They just want you to know that they're struggling right now so that you understand. And that doesn't mean you can't go on and do other things. Focus on yourself for now. Have fun with your friends. If you want to date around, who knows? If the person comes back and you feel strongly enough, either you're going to be available to try with them or you're not. But for a lot of you, this person is going to come forward. They love you and they want to tell you they love you. They want to show you they love you. It's beautiful. So I hope that this was helpful to you guys. I always want my readings to be helpful. Please feel free to, subscribe, like, and comment and let me know, what your situation is. Feel free to tell me all about it or let me know if any of this, comes true for you. I love to get confirmation and validation now and then. So feel free to let me know. But